what's up guys, Benny here and welcome to another episode of Benny's Bootcamp, where I'm going to help you get better at Call of Duty Warzone. And this video has my highest ever kills to date with 31, as well as the best class loadout to use in Warzone. So I'm going to help you throughout this video, break down my gameplay, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Also, 86.2% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, so subscribe and I promise you'll get better at the game. But we start off with a really hot drop at Superstore, and getting off to a good start for high kill games is crucial. And I kind of want to, the first thing I'm always thinking about when I go into a hot drop like this is get your hands on a weapon as quickly as possible. So a lot of people kind of go through the back window at Superstore. I will try to land at the side so I can get something like here where I get an LMG, 100 rounds, dream weapon to start. Manage to kind of get in here and pick up a team wipe really quickly, help my teammate out who was calling out. And then I always try and do this push towards back window because so many people go here and there's always a fight that kicks off, and you can just pick up 2 or 3 kills by just pulling off a flank, which is really nice and easy to do. And like, it gets this game off to a good start, which I was really happy with. It's obviously not the best weapon to be running around with, but it did a good job. And like, I don't know how this happened, but everyone just seemed to be coming in our direction. And I was like, okay, I'll just deal with this, just take on the shots. I try to stick with my team as much as I can because Superstore, if you've ever landed there, is a hellhole of combat. People are just going to be coming from nowhere. You don't know where an enemy player is going to be coming from, so you need to be kill trading as much as you can. So if someone gets knocked down, you can jump in, save their life, and stop them from going to the gulag, which is really, really important. And pulling off flanks there, like Mike managed to pick up that kill after I broke his armor, which is a really nice way to do. This is something I want everyone to start thinking about as well. When you get jumped in a situation like this, is the first thing you should be doing is if you have the opportunity to do so, is just dive yourself into cover. So I'm just like straight away dip out and then call out to my team. I know I'm pinned from the roof here, so I've just done a call out to my teammate to say, look, I can't move. And the second the fire gets pulled, then I move, right? So I know if he has a clean shot at me here, like going across this road, I have no chance whatsoever, and the 31 kills would just never have happened. So wait for the gunfire to start and then move, because I know he's not going to be able to snap onto me that quickly. And then I go to oh wait, what happened there? I think I just missed the staircase completely. All right, I just missed the staircase. It happens. Sometimes you just can't run around properly. And I know Mike's managed to get the down, so I just go with him, try help him out, and just make sure we stack. And also M4A1s and Uzis and P90s, 3 of the best guns to have at the start of a game before you get your loadout drops, so try use those as much as possible. Also the MP5. Okay, so the chaos at Superstore has ended, and now my next priority is to be getting the loadout drop as quickly as possible. So it's kind of move away from Superstore, and like looking at the amount of kills that I've got from a hot drop Superstore, I've only had 4, which isn't that high. So it's definitely a place that I can improve in future for heading towards that 40 kill mark. See my teammate gets killed. He's got a live ping off, so I knew exactly where he was, managed to finish him off very, very quickly before he could get the thirst off. And that's one of the biggest things is if your teammates don't go to the gulag at the start of the game, you're always going to be at an advantage. So something I want to point out here is I've noticed my team has got enough money now to buy the loadout. So it's look at the map, see where the best buy store is to go and get your loadout, because it is the most powerful thing in the game and you want to be getting that as quickly as possible. Though we've seen that someone's pinning us down from the roof, so we can't really move. So it's all about trying to take this guy down, cop the mount. He hasn't seen me yet, and I think I'm just panicking here a little bit because I know we're in a bad spot. We've not got many plates. We've got pretty much nothing. This game could go south real quick, but managed to get that down, and I think there's only one person there, so I'm straight away. I'm just go there as quick as I can, push with a submachine gun, so it can't get a revive off or he can't get away. Just get that kill, get him out of the game. Especially as both my teammates have now gone to the gulag, which is never a good thing to happen. And look at this guy, trying to save his teammate. Can't be having that. Oh right, this is something you have to always be looking at when you're playing Warzone. It's just like in the middle of the screen, right there. Right, the little blinking light that is the light of death from a sniper, especially when you've not got any plates. It's just like, nope, I'm out of here. Go the opposite direction. And there's just no point challenging it. Learn when to disengage fights. It's one of the biggest ways to improve in Warzone. You don't need to challenge everything. Oh God, I forgot about this. Okay, so once again, that is a really, really clean kill. So it had to jump on me, and it's the exact same as earlier. Second I get shot at, I'm not too fussed about him getting shots off him straight away. I'm just about getting into position and then try and re-engage the fight where I have some level of control, and I managed to pick up that kill nice and easily. Thinking about this being a 31 kill game, we have got the loadout incredibly slowly. It's almost time for the free loadout in the grand scheme of things. So we fast forwarded a little bit here to the next bit of action, because all I did was run around and loot as much cash as I could to get my brother back into the game. And I want to point this out. I'm still on 7 kills. There's only 77 people left in the game. So out of 77 people, we're about to kill a third of the lobby, which is pretty insane. But what I've seen here is someone completing a recon nearby. So I'm like, straight away, I want to push them. I'm going to pop my dead silence so they can't hear me coming. Minimize that distance. And here is something I want to always make sure you always want to be doing in a gunfight, is kind of putting pressure and not letting people have a chance to counter you. Confidence is so important when it comes to being successful and doing well in Warzone. If you've got something you want to do, like, you have to 100% commit to it. I just want to drive back and show this. So right here, I know I'm going to push them down the first player. Now what I could do is I could sit behind this car, pre-aim, wait for him to make a move, but I want to put the pressure on and make him make a mistake. I want to have the play in my court, so to speak. So always put pressure on, be confident in your play. I can't believe I've got 9 kills without a loadout. That is bonkers. Actually bonkers. So because it's only 14 seconds until the loadout comes, I make a call here for everyone just to buy self-revives and plates, so we're ready for the next fight, and we'll push the loadout drop as quickly as we can to get our loadouts. And this is where stuff really starts upping the pace, because once you've got your loadouts, I feel if you've got the best class setups and the best weapon combination, which I truly believe this is, and which is the Growl, which is amazing at those medium to long range gunfights, because with the build that I'm using, it's got almost no recoil, and then the MP5 for pushing enemy squads up close, or those are like real close range engagements. And because you've got amps, you can switch between the two really, really quickly. It's an amazing loadout setup, and you're going to see why in just a minute. Okay, so this is where stuff starts to really kick off. The circle is about to close for the second time, and I just pushed this squad where I've seen on the minimap that they've bought from the buy station, so nodes push them, and I feel so bad for them because they've worked so hard to be able to get their loadouts, and they get killed like this. But these are the sort of positions you want to be getting yourself in. You always want to be opening a gunfight and getting a very quick first pick, whether that's with a sniper or a weapon like the Growl, because they don't know we're here. It's an easy down. The guy behind was a little bit further away and was moving a little bit more, so it's hard to down. But this guy had no input in that fight whatsoever, and was an easy 2 kills to put me on 11 kills with 57 players left in the game. So you're always guaranteed fights when the gas is coming in, because everyone's getting pushed from all the outer zones. And here I just make it's one of those situations that just sort of happens in Warzone. I just didn't land my shots. I showed too much of my body. I could have easily kind of backed up a little bit and made less of my chest be on show. Because one of the biggest things you always want to be doing in like battle royales is minimizing the amount of your body on show, making your target as small as possible for enemy players. And I just don't do that here. I just want to point this out because this is important. I go straight to the top of the crest of the hill. I don't gain any advantage of being able to shoot him, but I give him more of me to shoot, and he just manages just to absolutely crack me. It's a great shot. Thankfully, I had Mike there to pick up the kill, and I just managed to, survive to fight to live. What's the phrase? Live to fight another day. I always find mid game a bit strange. It's depending on how you and your team are playing the game. I want to try and play a little bit more aggressively, so I go for bounties. Thankfully, I had pinned that bounty, so I was like, all right, let's go get this bounty. And just magically it disappears and then we start getting hunted. So we know odds are that that is the bounty they've grabbed. So we know exactly where they're coming from. So straight away, we know where an enemy team is. I've marked it. So both my brother and Mike know exactly where they're going to be coming from. And we're looking out for them. And we just managed to get a very easy down. But this fight was very, very messy. But we played it very slowly. We just wanted to make sure that we get the kills. So I've taken a position which is great for an assault rifle player. It's got like dirt mound. I've got loads of pretty good coverage from all the way around me. So I know I'm going to be fine. I've just seen they've brought a player back as well. So we know they're probably going to go from a 2-man to a 3-man, or it's another team. So this guy here set himself up perfectly. Like, that is such a hard person to hit. He's like right behind the train. It's a great position. I've only got his head, so even if I miss a shot because of the upwards kick, the recoil, not going to pick it up. I probably shouldn't have challenged that and wait for my teammate. Here, I wait. I finish most of my revive off with my self-revive and get someone to finish it off, so I still keep the self-revive, which is really, really useful. Here, the sniper, he's completely in the open, perfect for the ground, managed to get that down. Now, we know we've got numbers. We can put pressure on the opposing team, so teammate drops me some plates, and I can be like, all right, cool, we've got to put pressure on them now because they're not going to do it. So hit the flank, make him not be able to do anything, and wipe the squad. Like, it's all about putting pressure on enemy teams from different angles, so if they can just sit behind like a train like he was, there's a chance that he can come out on top because it's a 50-50 fight. Now, this is a position you never want to really be caught in because we are just getting peppered from someone on top of a rooftop. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. I know that he's just shooting from the top of that building. And to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing here because I'm never going to pick that kill up. He's miles away. I've got a growl. Unless I suddenly develop the abilities of just landing every shot from 500 meters away, it's a no-go. But what I do decide is I'm like, I've got to get my teammate back into the game. I use the truck. I know I'm not going to get over there because he's pinging him down. Put the truck in a place where it's a bit of cover. Just, you know, push him a little bit into safety so you can do with vehicles and get that revive off because here, oh my God. That was very lucky, actually, because I just got the revive in time. He made a brilliant play here by doing this push, especially when he sees the vehicle, because he knows he's got about a 7-second window where I pull the revive off. He's got dual Renettis, perfect for up close. Thankfully, I've got the MP5 out, which just mops up in this day and age. If he had the snake shots, it would have been game over. Watching this game back, I make some questionable decisions. I just want to show this to you in like really fast forward. I've just spent about a minute and a half driving around in a truck for God knows what reason, which for a 31 kill game is and like it's where you realize when you look back and you analyze your gameplay, which is something I do recommend you should do if you're looking to improve, is the places that you can make up time and where you could pick up more kills or you could do better. And that is definitely one of the things that I could improve on. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot this was in the same game. I still can't believe there's 30 people left in the game and I've got 15 kills now. Let's just have a look at that kill again because I got distracted. But I hate that sniper tower in the distance. It's one of the worst things in Warzone. But just managed to pick up this kill, sees at medium range, just switch to the growl and straight laser beam. Really easy kill to pick up, to be honest. But that sniper tower is the bane of everyone's life because there's no counter to it whatsoever unless you've got a sniper or unless you've got a sniper, really. So this is a really good thing to point out is because I know I'm going to be running away from a sniper, I'm not going to be engaging. I just want to make myself as hard to hit as possible. You'll notice I just do the most random movements. I slide, I kind of zigzag just so it makes the sniper's job hard. I'm not going to give them a straight shot where they can predict where I'm moving to line that headshot up and just get the down, which is what you don't want. So I'm like, guys, let's get out of here, load up, get away from that sniper tower. There's no point. They're going to have to jump down at some point and we'll get our revenge. As I said, we'll get our revenge. And I see them jump off the sniper tower. We live ping them and we're like, all right, let's push them. Let's cut them off. We've got the circle's edge. Straight away, look at the minimap. I'm always playing the circle's edge as much as I can in these sort of circle closing situations because you will get so many easy kills if you do that. I do see a guy flying up. Have I spotted him? All right, there we go. I've spotted him. I'm like, okay, let's alert this live ping. No point blowing my position just then because I know someone's there, and you get easy kills if you just don't shoot too early. If I had started shooting him just because I've seen a player, that player on the buy station would have known exactly where I was and would have been able to start like a fight, and maybe would have had a chance, especially with his teammate support. Though I know my position's blown now, so I'll just put shots down and try and crack armor when I can. Oh, I see a vehicle on the map. These are always exciting times because I'll always try and switch to my submachine gun in situations like that. See if I can just close the gap so I can get a C4 off. And you can sometimes get 2 or 3 really easy kills just by throwing a C4 and double tapping X. This is a really good fight, actually. So once again, I'm always thinking about where I'm positioning myself. So if we just break this down, right? So I've moved that in. I've seen he's gone the other way, so I'm not doing it. Keep cover between me and the opponents as much as possible. I've got that fence in front of me, and here I'm like, right, this little green or orange truck, I'm not too sure, is perfect cover. Saw him go inside, so he's going to push upstairs, and that was 2 really simple, easy kills. And I also want to make a point. Look at my kills now. There's 21 people left, and I have 18 kills. 20 people left and 18 kills. If you're going for high kill games, always remember, you can make it up at the end of the game. You get so many kills in such a short period of time in those final couple of circles. So always have that in your mind. Really good point here is I'm trying to keep to the circle's edge and rotate into the play area, because you don't really want to find yourself in the middle and have as more angles of where enemies can be coming at you from. Always try and stick on the edge and minimize where you can be seen. All right, so we've spotted an enemy team over here. I know the circle's coming in, so let's quickly put shots down on the growl. I'm really proud of that shot, actually. And this is why the combination of the growl and the MP5 is one of the best in the game. Look at this. I'm just like, there's no other assault rifle, not even the M4, where you could just see someone about 300 meters away, 200 meters away probably, and just laser beam and take them out like that. It's really nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's really nice to see. And then straight away, I know I'm going to be pushing this building, so I switch to the MP5, which is close range. I know there's at least 1, pick up 2, and suddenly I'm on 21 kills. And this is where it gets really exciting, and like my blood started pumping. Oh, and you know what I said earlier about being excited when you see a vehicle coming? The only one I'm not excited about is Big Bertha, because even if you hit it with a C4, it's not a guaranteed kill. I missed that, it gets away, and to be honest, that is a straight up mistake. I'm desperate for a kill. I'm not going to get. I'm just putting shots down, and in circles closing, where there's 7 squads still up, I am just opening myself up, and I get clipped there. And thankfully, he didn't have a better shot, because I should be like, he had a great chance to kill me. I was in the middle of the open. There was no cover between me and him. And it was just bad play, to be honest. But thankfully, I spot him get saved by the gas coming in, to be honest, where I can then push. Also, whenever I'm in these situations, I'm swapping to the MP5, so I've got high mobility, so I can move as quickly as I can. That is so important when it comes to getting better at Warzone. Just always be using the weapons for the situations and what you're doing. So I know there's going to be an enemy around here, because that was the vehicle I was spraying at. And also we saw the opponent jump off the police station to head in this direction. So medium range gunfights, we're going to have the growl out, but close it when closing distances, going to switch to the MP5. Switch between the 2 weapons at all times. You've got amped, takes no time at all. I know my teammate's got the right side, so I'm watching door and left, and we get an easy kill. No chance. Communicate with your team in those situations. Oh, and once again, the sniper glint of doom. So this is where me and my team make a little bit of a mistake, because if you look at the map, we split up. I see the sniper glint here, straight there. So just you only see it for a couple frames, but it is there. And I'm like, there is no way that is too much open area. They're on the left hand side lower, so they can't get seen by the sniper as well. But I'm like, no way. Switch to the MP5. Get the hell out of there. Here's some shots going down. I think it's about medium range, so I'm like, growl's probably got a better chance, which is nice. 23 kills, 11 people left, and I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't even thinking about 30 kills here, because I had such a poor mid game when it came to getting kills. It wasn't even in like in my brain. But there I put the cluster strike just to give my teammates some cover so they can push the building. And and then I kind of see this squad on the right-hand side. And thankfully, I had a lot of assault rifle ammo, which is why what you're going to see in a second. I'm just like, all right, I'm putting shots out. I've got to engage this squad. You guys deal with them. I'm going to fight this team. It's kind of a split into 2 teams now. So I'm playing solo, and my brother and Mike are like just going to go try and clear that squad in the yellow building. And I've never been so scared of RPGs in my life. All right, here might go down. I'm like, oh no, not this stage of the game. This is the worst time to do this. I can't help. I've got this whole squad here, and they're just spraying RPGs at me. So I'm constantly weaving. So one thing I'll point out is, if you notice in this fight, I'm constantly dipping from the right to the left, trying to make it unpredictable for the enemy team to know exactly where I'm going to be, because they're shooting RPGs, they've got snipers, so they can hard scope in pre-aim areas, and I'm just looking at getting those down. So I get that down there, RPGs are coming in, mix it up. Haven't been inside yet. Always a bit risky when RPGs are coming, but I'm just kind of trying to play a mind game with them at the same time. Know that I've got 1 week, and just get those 2 down. Person in the Storm's pretty much got no chance, even if he has a self-res. Finish him off if you can. Once again, trying to close those gaps. And this is why I've said it before. I love the MP5 Growl combo. Second, you need to close any gaps, switch to that SMG, get that higher mobility, close up, heartbeat sensor just to check where enemies are. And like, my team are dead. It's me left. And at this stage, Mike, which is the worst thing to do to someone, is go, oh, by the way, if you kill everyone, you get your 30 bomb. And I've had 429. So it's been on the cusp for a while. And I'm like, oh no, but you have to kill all of them. So I'm like, okay, all right, I've got this. Looking out, see him running, switch to the Growl, medium range fight, just blitz that and take him down. Sadly, don't finish off the kill, but out of Growl ammo. It's now all close quarters combat from here. This is the perfect example of how to play a 3v1 in a building. So I know they're in here, and I get the pick straight away. Second I've got the pick, because I know that these teammates are going to like kind of try and fight me and push me. So like run away, armor up, and then re-engage. So I see him, right, boom, straight away. Reload, heard a revive. Right, used the C4, managed to down him. I got very lucky there, getting the splash down of the second guy. Now I know it's a 1v1, so straight away get a 3-people squad. I want to kind of go through that again, because this is something you always want to be doing, and it's so important. I don't see enough players do. It's all about engaging and disengaging. So take the shots down the player. I'm not thinking about the other guy. It's going to take 7 seconds or so to pull off a revive. So quick, get the armor up, re-engage this way, because if I was fighting up here, I'd have been fighting the first guy, then he would have come up behind me and I would have died. Right? I might have got the thirst off, but I definitely wouldn't have got the squad wipe. Using the C4, using your equipment when you can, and then keeping an eye out for that last person, and there we have it. Right, so I now know it's a 2v1 situation. I'm on 28 kills, where I don't actually know how I get 3 kills from this, but I somehow do on the scoreboard. So I'm here, I'm waiting, and I'm just scanning. I know I need to play it slow, listen to my surroundings, listen for any glass breaks, any mantling, any reloads, like any footsteps, and just the other thing I want to be pointing out is I'm not sprinting. It's all walking around. I don't want to make any additional noise that I don't have to make. Checking the entrances, checking the surroundings, checking where they can be pushing from. This is where it really matters. Use the gas edge and be aware of your surroundings at all times, because this is how I know where they are. Did you see it? All right, hold on. Let me just rewind. All right, and if you do see it, right, I want you to tell me in the comments now, honestly, what you've seen. That tells me where the enemy team are. So here we go. Right, and I don't know where they are. I know where they are. Right, that's it. I know exactly where they are. And for those of you, congratulations that got it right. He was using attack laser on his gun, and he pre-aimed the window. And this is that there. Hold on, if I can get the frame. I had one frame where he blew his position, and then straight away I know where these two are. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, this is a mid-range fight. He's at the other building on the corner. I can get shots on, and now I can push MP5. And it goes back to what I said earlier in the game. Don't give people a chance, right? Play aggressively when you need to. Make people have to panic. Here and behind me with the C4. So run away. I'm not going near an explosive. And managed to pick up the final kill for my very first 30 bomb. I honestly was shaking. I was just like shaking when this happened, because it's just breaking the duck. straight away, just like look, just always kind of the way you push and like pull out of squads is so important. It's so like will help you so much in your game. And try that MP5 growl combo. But I was screaming. I was like, let's go. One of my favorite victories in Call of Duty Warzone to date, 31 kills with that MP5 growl combo. Please do let me know what you think down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed me breaking down my gameplay and like kind of a little bit what I'm thinking about when I'm playing, because I think it will help. I'm also going to be breaking down other gameplays coming very, very soon. So do subscribe if you're new to the channel. Smash that like button for my highest kill game in Warzone today. Really appreciate you watching the video, and I will see you next time.